We live in a world that focuses on materialism, getting our desires met and feeling good and satisfied now, like right now, in the immediate. No one wants to wait to get the stuff they desire or the experiences they're longing for. You know, heaven help it if our Amazon order is late. We focus on social media and the latest news story only to find out that it's old news the next day. If we don't like what we own, whether clothes or cars or houses, we get rid of them, we exchange them for something new. What's the danger in this kind of thinking and culture? Well, it's actually settling for a temporary life, one where nothing has lasting value or requires any kind of staying power. You see, following Jesus is not built on temporary or fleeting thinking. Following Jesus is a choice to be found faithful, even when you get tired or your faith loses its sparkle, even when pressures come and things get tough. The old-fashioned but powerful word for this kind of living is faithfulness. You know, there's something so beautiful about a life that is found faithful, faithful to a spouse or to friends or to God. And when I think about people in my life that I would describe as being faithful, there's a richness, there's a depth of character, there's a tenacity about them that goes against the world's way of thinking. Faithfulness is something that we should all desire if we love God, as it's one of the fruits of the Spirit. Faithfulness is a characteristic of what it looks like to be like Jesus, to simply love God and love people without quitting, without giving up. Eugene Peterson said, it's a long obedience in the same direction. I love that. That's what faithfulness looks like. So how can you be found faithful? Well, Peter reminds us in 1 Peter chapter 1 that we can live lives faithful to God when we hold on to the big picture, that this life is not all there is. There is something so much better coming. So we can actually endure hardship and trials by remaining faithful to God, because it will be worth it in the end. Listen to 1 Peter 1, verses 6, 8, and 9. In all this, you greatly rejoice, though now, for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. Though you have not seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy. For you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. My encouragement to you is to remain faithful to follow Jesus, even when life is tough, even when you don't feel like it, even when you can't see him or what he's doing. It will be worth it when you see him face to face. So let's be people who others would describe as faithful, because that's courageous living.